America.
Good morning.
Hey guys,
everybody.
It's been so long. I feel.
Happy Friday,
Yeah,
right?
man, nice to see
Happy
you. Dude.
Friday, Dan.
Welcome back from paradise,
Yeah,
bro.
thanks.
Had a
I'm
good
feeling
time?
refreshed. Yeah, I'm
Still
feeling really good.
He's 5
Really
days in. He's still
recharged.
feeling refreshed.
It's
Holy
not
crap.
only vacation; it's just all the yoga and breathing exercises that I've been doing recently.
Yeah, they call him. They've been calling him John Zen over here at the office.
Genzani, yep.
Genzani.
Genzani.
Zen Johnny. Plan words.
That's what I'm getting. Yep. Everybody's
Little jumble in your brain.
I know.
It's
Yep.
like the morning paper.
Feeling good.
Yeah. So we're talking about escrows today, guys. The scary word. If you haven't bought a home, you have no idea what that means.
If
So
you have
we'll
bought a
teach
home,
little-
you still might not know what that means.
You definitely don't know still.
And if you're in the process of buying that home, you're going to have questions about it, and we want to answer them for you. It's actually one of the most common questions that I get. It's pretty much scripted. We have this whole. Danny did a great job preparing this information,
Good
but I
job.
kind of have it scripted in my mind, my answers.
I love the
to,
color coordination. I
to
do that.
escrow questions. Escrow questions. So,
What's
well,
my monthly payment?
yeah, well, all right. Let's back it up. Let's go ahead and ask the questions in the form that we get them to. Like, so is my insurance going to be paid through the mortgage? I get this question almost every day. Thanks for the quote. Sounds good. I want that one.
How do I pay?
Is it going to be paid through the mortgage? Right. How do I pay?
Yeah, and then like 99% of the time it's escrowed, aka yes, it is paid through your mortgage. And then another popular question with it, and that's in that same breath is what's my monthly payment? So
Right.
so we were like, oh, you just divide by 12. That's your monthly payment. But it's
You're gonna have
factored into your mortgage.
Yeah.
So the less your insurance is, the less your mortgage payment is.
Right. So you're going to have to ask your lender, your mortgage company, how the insurance cost is going to impact your total monthly mortgage payment. But what they're going to do is tell you that the annual amount of the insurance is just broken up into 12 equal months.
Yep.
And that's included with your mortgage payment. So,
in the first year, if you have bought a house, you know that when you go to closing, you have to bring a nice hefty check from the bank. That first year is included in that. It's the bank's way of really making sure that all the money they're loaning you, that unlike your auto, if you miss a payment or something and you don't have insurance, God forbid the house burned down or something, then they don't get their money back. So that's a big reason they escrow. So they have
anytime,
control.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anytime you're getting a mortgage, anytime you're closing on a loan, whether you're purchasing a home or refinancing your mortgage, the mortgage company is going to make sure that you have paid in full for 1 year of insurance. So they're either going to require you to pay that ahead of time at the closing and get a receipt to them, or if you haven't yet paid it in full, they're going to ask that it be paid in full and collected at the time you close, included with your closing costs, to pay that amount in full. But Rick, if I paid my insurance in full at the closing, why is it then still included in my mortgage?
Yeah, so when you close, you obviously don't have any money built up in your escrow because you haven't paid your mortgage yet. So you're paying for the first year at closing, and then really, like Johnny says, it's like a bank account for your house. So you have your taxes, your mortgage, and your insurance in one payment. So you might skip a month or two. They might plan it that way so you can skip a month or two and you don't get a bill yet for your mortgage, and then you start paying monthly, and you're really just building that up until next year on renewal, because your policy's a year long, that they will pay us in full again. So it's really, you're preparing for them to have the money.
Exactly. So while you're technically paying your insurance every month in your mortgage payment, you're not really making that payment directly to the insurance company every month. The insurance company is not getting monthly payments for your insurance. The insurance company gets paid once a year at the end of the year. So when you're making those monthly mortgage payments and you're making those contributions to your escrow account, it's just building up a balance in that bank account or savings account that's attached to your mortgage, so that at the end of the year you've got, say, $1,500 in the escrow account that's reserved for your insurance. It's ready to go. The bill gets sent to the mortgage company for your insurance, and the mortgage company takes that money out of your escrow account and pays it to the insurance company. So they're just managing the bill for you, right?
Yeah.
They're making it easy for you to pay your insurance. They're also guaranteeing on their end that you have insurance. It's them hedging their bets, making sure they're protecting their interest in the home too, because they want to make sure you've got insurance. So if they manage the bill for you, it's easier for them to do that.
Yep. Yeah. So it's and actually some people say, hey, can I pay it separate? And sometimes the answer is no. A lot of times you have to have like 20% equity in your house to be able to get out of that loan program that rolls it in.
Yeah, not every loan program allows you to not escrow your insurance. Sometimes it's actually required. But if you can, based on your loan program, not escrow and just manage that payment yourself, then we're happy to set it up that way for you too. And that means that you don't have to pay your insurance in full every year to the insurance company. You could.
I mean, if you think about it, though, it's smart. It's smart to have it rolled in because you're getting it paid in full discount. So it's paid in full, yet you're not realizing that it's paid in full. You're not dishing a check out for the full amount. You're still paying it monthly. I mean, it makes sense.
Definitely recommend escrow billing to everybody who can do it.
Yeah.
But if it's something that you don't want to do, and you could either pay your insurance in full yourself and just manage that bill, or you can. Every company we work with, just about, has some sort of automatic payment plan too, where you could do essentially the same thing. You give us the checking account information, we set it up so that every month it just.
Tomato, whether you're paying through the mortgage, you're paying us, it doesn't matter.
Doing it through the mortgage is an easy way to just have one less bill to worry about, and it goes the same for your property taxes. Every quarter your town or city is going to send you a bill, typically quarterly, for your taxes, and if you have that set up to pay from your escrow account, then the mortgage company is managing that bill for you. You will never become delinquent on your property taxes, because as long as you keep paying your mortgage company is going to keep paying your taxes.
You will still get that bill. So don't,
That's right.
Oh, I thought this was included. Yeah. Why am I getting this bill?
Right. So, same thing for insurance. Yeah, you're going to get a bill.
Because you're the client. So you're going to get it. I mean, and honestly, we see it all the time where, a mortgage servicer buys a loan and they're supposed to tell the insurance company, but they don't for whatever reason. So that's why it goes to you too, because if you have, if you closed with, PennyMac, but it got sold to, I don't know. Who was one of those? I have so many in my head.
New Res.
Yeah, that's a good one.
New Res
is good. Yeah.
Mr. Cooper.
Yeah,
right. These are mortgage servicing companies.
But we still have PennyMac on file. We're billing PennyMac. They're just going to ignore it because they don't have your loan anymore. So that's very important to make sure that you update.
Rule of thumb: even if your insurance and taxes are escrowed, and the mortgage company is responsible for paying that bill, it's still your responsibility as the homeowner to make sure that bill is getting paid. If you get something in the mail,
it's the old saying, you can't trust everyone to do their job.
Right. If something comes in the mail and says your insurance payment
you're getting
is late,
canceled and stuff.
Yeah, your insurance payment's late, you're not going to have insurance, but your mortgage company is responsible for paying that. Don't just throw it out. Call the mortgage company or call us and say, I got something in the mail saying that my insurance wasn't paid. Can we get this figured out?
And then don't just ignore it. Put the alarm, 911.
We'll call 1-800-mortgages.
1-800. I'm scared.
We'll go to mycoverageinfo.com. We know a little bit of tricks and ways to get it done quick.
90% of the time that payment's on the way, and
things are crossing in the mail.
Especially with COVID going on, a lot of people working from home, so I think there's a lot less people at the actual company sending the mail out or receiving the mail, even on the insurance ends. I think it's just a lot of that crap. But anyways.
They don't have robots for that yet.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay, so.
Where you at, John?
Do I need to switch home insurance companies if I refinance? No.
Want to take it? No.
No, you don't. You definitely don't have to switch insurance companies when you refinance.
But it's a good idea to look.
Yep. And that being said, we get introduced to a lot of new clients, and a lot of our mortgage lender partners refer us clients at the time they're doing a refinance, because that's a good time to check up on your insurance.
How come, John?
Well, a couple reasons. For one, it might have been a while since you bought the home and you haven't touched your insurance, and your insurance policy could have increased, substantially over the last 10 years if you never touched your insurance.
Because
So
you figure the average increase is, maybe $60 to $100, and if you times that by 10, I mean it's a pretty substantial increase.
no joke.
Yeah.
And your insurance is a factor in your monthly mortgage payment. So good time to check it out, see if you can save some money there, while at the same time your mortgage lender is helping you either take some cash out of the home, take some equity out, or just reduce the rate.
Finish
on your
that
mortgage or
basement you always wanted to
something.
finish.
I don't know,
take
doing
the
something
equity out.
to save you a little bit of money, maybe help you with the finances. At the same time, we can take a look at your insurance. So it's a good time to check. The other reason that it's a good time to check is because it does make this whole escrow situation easier, right? You are starting up a new mortgage, so we can start fresh with the billing to a new mortgage company.
It's kind of like you're rebuying your house. You get a whole new mortgage, you potentially have a whole new insurance. It's exactly the same process as when you bought your house, except you don't have the stress of not having a house.
Totally. So timelines are a little
Yeah.
more flexible.
Yeah, you're like,
whatever. Yeah.
So you got another month, that's fine.
but it is a good time
You're
to
like,
do
my
it.
lease is running out, I gotta buy this freaking house. So-
Yeah, it's not as urgent, but it's still it's a good time to do it because you are kind of resetting the billing and everything. Whereas
we
if
call
you-
it a checkup.
Yeah. Whereas if you already have your mortgage, you can still switch your insurance. If you have a mortgage already on your house and you're in the middle of that, you can still switch your insurance and we can still bill it to your existing mortgage company. It's just
Couple more steps.
and sometimes a matter of make you needing to, as a client, make a phone call to a 1-800 mortgage servicer, whatever it is, which can be a frustrating phone call. You get put through the auto dialer and you have to press 0, 1, 2,
Those
whatever.
auto dialers really humble me. They do. Because when you could be having a great day and then you're gonna make that call and you're just like,
Yeah, you're on top of the world before that,
Yeah,
right? You're
I'm like, oh,
I just
great.
Sold 10 policies today.
bet on the Bruins,
Feeling
won,
good.
feeling good.
Everybody's having
And
a
then
great
all
time.
of a
We
sudden-
just got sushi for lunch.
Sushi.
It's
and,
good
and
times.
then John will look over at me and he'll see my tongue against my cheek. That's how you know I'm pissed. I'm like,
Yeah,
Mom.
and all the joy is draining out of Rick's face. I'm watching it happen, and he's like,
yeah.
Representative, please.
Existing policy. So yeah, those calls can really humble you. So if you ever want to get your mood down, I would call a mortgage servicer.
It's a great time.
It's good.
It's really fun.
No, but like you said, you actually mentioned Newres, but they were one of the better servicers that I came across. I was like, wow, they actually answered the
Well, that's
phone.
fantastic because that's who services my mortgage. So I'm really glad to hear that.
Are they hip? Are they hip with technology?
They got a pretty. They got an app. They got an iPhone app.
Nice.
Which is something. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that is something.
you click on the app, you open it up, and
You can see everything.
very limited information. But yes, everything.
I mean, do you really want too much info?
They tell you everything they want you to know about your mortgage in
The
that
rate.
app. Just whatever they want you to know.
Yeah.
If there's information that they don't really want you to know,
Then you're gonna call in.
you're still gonna call. Yeah. And it's a fun phone call. I'm telling you that.
That sounds like a great app to me.
No, it's good. But
Because
the
if
thing
you
is,
take a quick glance at it, you're in a great mood because it's all the stuff you want to know.
I'll tell you what, if you don't like calling your mortgage company, but you still have to call your mortgage servicer, we've done it a lot. So if you need some advice on how to manage that phone call, let us know. We're happy to do
A
it.
couple swears will
Can't
get
call
you right
for you?
through to a real person.
Can't call for you. I'm not authorized to call your mortgage company on your behalf unless you patch us in or something.
Unless you give John your social
being
and your
said,
pinky toe. Then
but-
then he can call in for
Right,
it.
I could do it. I don't love to do it. It'd be a big favor, okay?
Those
Big
pinky toes.
favor.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Yep,
Yeah.
firstborn. Okay,
Anyways.
so, wow, we really got through
We
a lot
already
of
did
this.
that one.
Dan, did we miss anything?
Are we celebrating time, Jen? Damn, let's celebrate.
Celebrate, yeah.
Celebrate.
I
John?
will say that
Oh.
a few people have commented.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
I can't believe it.
Let's get on the
No,
comments.
sorry, we're the show here. There's no comment.
No interactions.
Rafa.
Hey, Rafa.
Yeah, Evan.
Good morning.
Hey,
Good
guys.
morning, Emin.
And then Joseph Marxism.
Yeah, Joe. You
Yeah.
look like Joe.
Big Joe.
He says, thank God that's not the experience calling to you guys when you're talking.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Joe's like, right to Rick's voicemail. That's a great one. Good voicemail over there. No, just.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
thanks for coming.
thanks for tuning in this morning. We appreciate you guys.
And we would. Oh,
We have some wins to celebrate.
dude, I just read number 3 here.
Well, that's
I didn't
tomorrow.
know.
That's a big day.
It's our anniversary. Or?
Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
Well, let's go in reverse order then.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is National Hat Day. If you haven't seen it, Dan, can you paste the link in the put the link out there or some maybe do like a TV
Hat Day
or a Flashback Friday on
Talk
Hat
about
Day or something.
talk about a tale of 2 years. I had a grizzly beard for that video.
That was all right.
Wow.
We did a really
No, I'm
goofy
not.
video to celebrate National Hat Day and the fact that we had gotten some branded hats.
Is that branded?
It's goofy. Yeah, it's goofy and fun. Is that felt?
Is that felt?
It's a good video. I don't know if you guys like us being just total goofballs. It's a good video. Check it out.
Goofball.
We're gonna post the link
Goofball
below, or
would be the word.
you'll be able to find it somewhere. Dan's gonna make it available for you. A couple days ago was National Sticker Day.
That was yesterday.
Yesterday was
Yeah.
National Sticker Day. Sticker.
So, yeah.
That's how.
I don't have any.
us New England.
I don't have any stickers.
Except that we now have Instagram and Facebook stickers for Low Point Insurance. Check us out.
Do we?
Put digital stickers on
man.
all of your social media posts.
I just
For
prefer, I prefer the Giphies, but
Good.
yeah, is there an International Giphy Day?
There's got
Dan?
There's gotta be.
There has to be. We have to. If there's not,
We'll keep
we have to patent it.
We'll keep you
create it.
posted on that. That's coming.
Okay.
And we'll celebrate
It's
it.
branded.
And last but not least, we hit 500 Google reviews this
Wow.
week, which is awesome.
That is awesome,
Which is
man.
awesome. Which is a huge thank you to everybody who's taken the time to leave feedback for us.
I can't believe we just got to that. Every time I'm at the bar or anything, I'm like, leave me a review, please. Help me. Help.
Overwhelmingly
No.
positive. We are 4.9 out of 5 stars on Google, which is great.
And the only reason we're not 5 is because I left us a 1.
It's not true. We're human, we make mistakes
No, yeah.
and we try and get better every day. It's not like every single. I'd be lying to you if I said every single client ever was really happy with us. But we're always open to that feedback.
It's
and we want to use it to
impossible.
get better, right?
So first of all, it's impossible to please everyone. That's just not going to happen.
Good point. Some people just don't want to be.
Some people literally love being miserable. Not to say that's the reason for the 0.1 star down, but and then also, yeah, we're human. We mess up. Like things happen, and
But we're gonna make it right.
we do the best we can to own up to it. If something does happen, and to know it was not our intent to try to make you miserable.
Right.
And so
100%.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, 4.9 out of 5 stars on 500 Google reviews.
I'm not
Overwhelmingly
satisfied.
5-star reviews.
Not
We're gonna
satisfied.
get to 600 before you know it. We'll be here back telling you that we got to 600.
Oh,
But
yeah.
thank you to everybody who's left us a review anywhere.
Thank you guys.
Google, Facebook, whatever. And if you haven't, leave us a review. If you like us, leave us a review. If you don't like us,
Keep it to yourself.
our name is Lapazzi Insurance. And you can find us somewhere online. Just leave us a review. I'm Bob, and this is Joe. Mention us by name.
If you don't have anything
Leave us a
good to
review,
say,
you know?
don't say anything at all. That's what I was taught.
All
Yeah.
right. Nice.
Good stuff. Good
Thanks,
job, man.
Joe. Good
Good job. And that's huge to our team as well, obviously. So everyone just being as pleasant as we can there and doing the best we can every day. And that's it. And giving some people some attitude when they deserve it. I'm the first one to do it. I mean, it comes down to not being able to please everyone.
Oh, man.
Dan might want to cut this off.
Sometimes you just gotta be yourself.
Things about to get real at the point.
God. Shoot. All
No,
right.
seriously, yeah.
It's
If you're giving me
Friday.
unwarranted tude, you're gonna get some back, and it's gonna be warranted. So, yeah. But it only happens like once in a
When
blue moon.
keeping it real goes wrong.
Keeping it real goes bad.
We are gonna wrap it up here, but before we
Cut
go,
it out.
Does
Hey, Bob
anybody-
Saget,
oh yeah, hey, rest in peace, Bob Saget.
dude, you made our Full
you know,
House video come to true, fruition.
That's a
so.
good point. I wasn't even thinking of that, but it was crazy, sad news to hear that.
Poor guy.
I'm not like a huge celebrity worshiper guy, but whenever you hear that, you definitely feel for the human element.
He was just
their
like the
family
guy
and
that made
friends.
people laugh all day.
He was like
you know?
America's dad for a while, so
He really was.
you gotta definitely respect that.
Yeah.
He did a great job with all this stuff.
Yep.
All right,
That's it,
so
man.
what do we got this weekend? Football. If you're a
Patriots.
football fan, yeah, a lot of football going on. Wild card weekend. If you're not a football fan, there's other stuff going on too, I'm sure.
There's nothing else. There's honestly
it's
nothing else going
It's the
on.
middle of January and it's cold out. Probably, there's good Netflix and Hulu shows and stuff going on. Movies. It's a good time of year for movies. Academy Awards coming up and all that.
They canceled it.
But this is the time of year
Did
when
they cancel it? I think they did.
maybe the live event for Academy Awards is probably canceled. But I'm just saying
It's
this
no
is
reason
the time
to
of year
watch.
when a lot of good movies come out
Yeah.
because
Red carpet's going to be
they're
nobody on
planning.
it.
This is all coming. I'm just gonna keep pushing right through here.
You guys better watch football
All the
this weekend.
interruptions. If you're a football fan,
Gotta watch
football's gonna be
football.
fun this weekend. Go Patriots! I am rooting for the Patriots. I give them a
It's an odd situation.
low
but
percentage chance of winning. I
Yeah.
really don't think the Pats are going to pull it out. But if they do, I'll be jumping for joy.
It's
It'll be a
cool.
fun
It's
game.
cool to finally be rooting for the underdog when we've been just the favorites for how many years? So
I know.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like that's good.
The world against us. So that's how it goes.
Just
What would
flashing.
Ted Lasso say to that attitude, John?
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso would. Oh man, I have to think of something. But he would say something very
Yeah.
southern.
Oh, he was the best.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah.
I-
If you're not a football fan and you haven't watched Ted Lasso if you're not going to watch football
Yeah,
this weekend,
it is
and you haven't
great.
watched Ted Lasso, I urge you to find a friend who has an Apple TV subscription and get that login from them so you can watch Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
because
it
that
is.
show is just a joy. It really is.
Yeah, it really. If you ever have a bad day or a good day, I mean, it make your bad day that much better. Or a good day, it just makes it even more good. If
Even
gooder
more
was
be-
if gooder
even more
was
better?
if gooder was a word, I would actually. Gooder is now a word. It makes your day gooder.
We're having fun.
And I'm like a grammar freak, so that really hurt me to say that out loud. But that's okay. 2022, the year of growth. All right, I'm out of here. Guys, have a great weekend. Be safe. Go Pats. And
Happy Friday.
Enjoy.
Yeah, we'll be back next week. And
We're gonna be here?
we missed this first one we've done of the new year, right? So next week, let's come back with some New Year's resolutions. I'm not a big New Year's resolution guy, but
I mean, this guy's
we're gonna do it.
he's staring at the moon and counting where it is, and he's got a lot of resolution going.